What is going on, my snipers? We are back again with another 2-minute drill. That is one full week of trading highlights in the span of 2 minutes, or about that. And let's go Panthers! They finally made it back to the Stanley Cup after about 20 years, since 1996, and they have not won it yet, so we possibly could witness our first Stanley Cup. Let's freaking go, South Florida sports. Great example of showing you if you believe in yourself and you believe in the people around you, you can do anything and you can succeed at anything. So shout out to South Florida sports, setting a good example here. But now it's time to talk about the market. And what a week it was in the market. The overall market is coming back to 52-week highs. You have the QQQ making new 52-week highs after Nvidia, the chip-making company, AI-related company, came out with earnings and spiked 30% overnight. You usually don't see that ever from a large stock like that, but Nvidia has that AI craze that's backing it up with the chip making, and they are now skyrocketing like they were back in COVID. They made new 52-week highs above from 305 all the way up to 399. So a huge spike, and with that spike brought tons of opportunities out there in the option chains. If you're not familiar with options or you want to learn about it, we just dropped a video teach you just how to look up options for people that are just beginners. Go check that out. Some of these options spiked so much overnight that you literally could have threw $200 in one and made $5,000 in return. Unbelievable opportunities that were out there in a large spike like that in Nvidia. And since we're talking about AI stocks, we might as well continue to talk about AI, because it's interesting what's going on in the world right now. A lot of the larger AI people, and even the guy who created the godfather of AI, he decided to step away from AI and his projects of working on it because he realized how dangerous it could become. And a lot of the large people in the world are starting to realize that we do need to regulate AI, because there are things that could come out that aren't good at all. A good example is, I'm sure you guys have heard a lot of music coming out that aren't the real artists but sound like the artist. Just like The Weeknd and Drake came out with a song, or I think they made one for Bad Bunny. It's unbelievable to hear how similar these music sounds to these people's voices, but it's copyright and it's going to take away from actual human beings. So that's not cool at all. Another thing that has to get regulated is this week an AI photo popped up of the Pentagon getting bombed. So it showed the government was getting bombed, and when the government gets bombed, that's a horrible thing for the stock market. And the stock market actually had a big billion-dollar correction. It actually fell out for a couple minutes, and once it got confirmed that the photo was fake, it rebounded right away. But it's scary to see that somebody could make an AI photo look so real that the whole world almost believed that the government was under attack and that the Pentagon was getting bombed. So it's interesting to see how much that this AI could be affecting the overall lifestyle and now stock market. And this really isn't AI, but it kind of is. It's turning humans to robots. Elon Musk finally got FDA approved for something that I honestly was scared about hearing like 10 years ago. Never thought that it was a real thing, but the FDA just approved Neuralink, Elon Musk's brain chip company, that they could start testing these brain chips inside of humans' brains. Interesting to see how it's going to happen. I think they're going to drill into somebody's head. It's crazy to hear about it, and I'm pretty excited to see the results that are going to come out of it. I mean, it's got to be an unbelievable result, because I definitely wouldn't let anybody drill into my head unless it's going to make me a better person. And that wraps things up here on our 2-minute drill. Don't forget, the stock market is closed on Monday for Memorial Day, so enjoy your long weekend out there, guys. The snipers are heading down to the beach in Marco Island, and we'll be hanging out there. Always good to step away, get a little breather, and get some refresher. Also, long weekends are good for studying and doing more stuff to advance your day-to-day life. So just become the best version of yourself, whichever one it is, taking a break or studying. Enjoy yourself and enjoy this long weekend. Let's go Panthers, and let's go Miami Heat. We got to close this one out. We'll see you back here next week for another 2-minute drill. Stock Sniper Mike, out.